Back with Grand Tactician Civil War Union Campaign. And where we left off in the last episode is we've opened up the 1862 campaign. We're into spring now. Army of the Shenandoah, believed to be under the command of Stonewall Jackson. That's who we last saw in command of it, although that was a while ago. Had crossed the bay to Drummondtown on the eastern shore of Virginia. Moved several shallow water squadrons over to block off his ability to retreat here, I hope. I hope the game works that way. Or at very least, fire at him if he does. We've got this port covered. And have now brought the Army of the Chesapeake, newly formed, over the winter. So most of these are green troops. We've brought the Army of the Chesapeake down to engage Jackson's army. Hopefully with nowhere for it to run. These are mostly inexperienced troops. It'll be the first battle for Smith's divisions. Except I did transfer over one division of experienced infantry from the Army of the Potomac's 3rd Corps. Those will transfer back after this battle. So without further ado, Smith is going to pitch in. Offensive stance. This will be the first combat experience for most of these guys. Jackson is entrenched. I put cavalry in most of the armies. I do not believe, however, that I put cavalry in this one. Yeah, we're going to fight it. Now, the game only has so many tactical maps. I'm like 99.9% sure that there isn't one for the eastern shore of Virginia. So I kind of think we're going to wind up fighting on like the Wilderness map or the Manassas map or something like that. Okay, the Battle of Drummondtown. We are in the attack mode. Yep, Jackson is still in command of the Army of the Shenandoah. Says that their army is green. That doesn't make sense. They've done a lot of fighting. I wonder if that means green for readiness instead of green for experience. Okay. I don't know if I've seen this map before. I don't think I have. There is Big Rock Mountain in the middle of it. Having been on the eastern shore of Virginia a few times. No, I don't think so. It's pretty flat. But no, I don't think I've fought on this map before. Nor does it look familiar. I don't know what Willow Garden, I don't know where that is. Okay, the one objective is Willow Hill, right outside the little village of Willow Garden. So we can expect to see the Confederate forces right around in this area. Coming straight down this road. Attacking across. Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, I don't know about that. What does this terrain look like down here? Doesn't look much better coming from the other direction. Might be worth spending the time and fatigue to come up here and try to get on this high ground. Seems like either come down here and contest this high ground over here first before moving down, or come far enough over and come from this direction so that this ground, if occupied by Confederate troops, isn't really a huge factor. You come down this way and occupy this ground and come at it from this direction. Well, that still gives them pretty good. Or he might set up over here and just seed the village and kind of defend along this line, which is open but has height advantage for him. And if he does it that way, then maybe getting around over in this terrain might be the better way to go. Kime's division is the experienced one that's on loan from Patterson's Third Corps. Let's not start the artillery in the middle of a creek. Just put them right here. Limbered. Okay. Let's get Whiting's division moving. Let's move him up as far as probably about the Wiseman farm. I wish I had loaned over some cavalry as well. That was an oversight. I'm going to go ahead and have Whiting move up through these woods to about just near the Adcock farm. Skirmishers out, improve vision a little bit. Might be getting pretty close to making contact with Jackson. Second Division under Montgomery. Move him just, first of all, yeah, let's have him put out skirmishers as well. Move to about here, right on the edge of these woods. And Kime can just kind of move up right about here. dark. Got this terrain available over here. I'm gonna I want to make sure that we have that. Yeah, I know I'm creating a little hole in the line, and that's because I think I want to put the artillery in here. Ah, they're in the town, or at least there's a cavalry brigade, a cav brigade in the town. If that artillery were up here, would they have line of sight over these? Probably not. Okay, that's about as good as they can get there. All right. Yeah. Oh, just snaps onto that fence 90 degrees out. This is going to take some time. Let's get Montgomery kind of moving along here. I like the idea of having this ground. That will be slow, and well, the darn army commander's back here. I don't know if that was visible on the video or not. Sorry about that. There's a lot of commands that... what is that symbol? I really thought that I had feuds turned off in this campaign. That could turn into a problem. Putting up with the initiative and the order delay. I did not want to deal with feuds. We go ahead and advance Whiting to this high ground over here on this side of the road. So there are entrenchments in town. So there's more there than just a cav brigade. I don't think I'm going to attack. I think he's left it open where Montgomery's division may be able to just kind of sidle off here and take the objective. And if that happens, then that may compel the Confederates into attacking behavior, which is better for us. If I could get this artillery right up kind of in this area, I think that'd be good. Then if I can get Keim kind of along this little ridge. Kind of like that idea. Of course, I don't know what Keim's going to do once he gets there because he's got this whole well, maybe he's thought he'll follow orders after all. I don't see the feud. Okay, let's lumber these guys up and move the artillery up to about here. How's Montgomery doing for cohesion and fatigue? Not bad. Not bad at all. Moved through that forest in pretty good shape. So now let's just kind of skinny him a little bit over here to the right. No. What about like that? Make sure everyone's on long range. Firing doctrine. Yeah, I think I want the artillery right here on that little knoll. Just a little bit further forward. That's a good spot. Still waiting for that. Okay, Montgomery just got the order. We've been widening up a little bit more. Yeah, we're taking some casualties. But I don't think there's any Confederate forces over in this area. Battery about here. It's battery about here. Confederate morale is much higher than ours. I think a lot of that has to do with the first combat for 2 out of these 3 divisions. Come on, guys. Okay, well, we've got the objective. Let's see if that changes the AI's behavior. I'm not seeing any of these units showing under artillery fire debuff. I think they're okay for now. Are they able to throw up breastworks? They are. Okay, let's push Whiting across the creek into the town behind the Confederate earthworks. And if we can push these guys out, then we can move Kime along here. See how long it takes these guys to build. I've never built breastworks during a battle before. Okay, our artillery is firing now. I'm going to put them on counter battery. That's actually the bigger target, isn't it? Okay, third battery is firing, first battery is firing, second battery is still kind of getting in position. Yeah, they don't seem to care about this objective point. I thought that this would kind of cause them to come out of their entrenchments, maybe. It's not happening. Speed up time a little bit, let this develop. That's interesting. The building's been set on fire. Whiting is engaged now with its Cav brigade. Let's slow things down a little bit. These skirms aren't doing any good anymore. Pull them back in. This is going to come down to what kind of weapons these Cav have. If they're just the base level, probably okay. But if they've got repeating carbines, I don't think these skirmishers are doing anything useful. Pull them in. Change the facing of this brigade. Gives them some cover too. 2 brigades firing on this Cav. 143 casualties. 150. 100. He's bringing some infantry up. Okay, so Jackson is turning to meet this threat from Whiting's division. We've got Kine moving up here to support Whiting. Might be a good time for Montgomery to come across. Lyle is doing okay for now. And these Cav brigades are taking more casualties than he is. Pemberton's brigade wavering, pulling back. Not the first time Pemberton's been in that situation. I am going to shift the orders, and I'm just going to have them do the bombard order right here in this clump of Confederate troops. If I can... how does this darn bombard? That's no good. I did that wrong. See if I can figure out how to do it. Right mouse click on target area after command given. Okay, I used the wrong button. Can that do it? There we go. 940 is fine. Yeah, I have to wait for that order to clear for first battery before I can fix my error. Better than they're getting. No. There we go. Third Brigade is tired. And wavering. That's not good. I'm going to have him fall back to this fence. Stable for now. We've got Kime engaged now. That defensive line is not needed. This is pretty much unsupported artillery over here now. Move Montgomery down kind of in this direction. Drummondtown fully broken. Fry wavering. First Brigade taking some casualties, but doing okay. Third Brigade now has cover, at least. Pulling your skirms are not doing any good now. going unstable. Yeah, he just broke. Abercrombie is engaged. Stewart braking. Fry wavering. Our bombardment target is what it needs to be for now. It's a pretty furious firefight going on. Target this clump. No, not that. This bombardment thing is pretty clunky. Fourth Brigade is falling back with 500 casualties. Looks like that was pretty even, actually. Brigade is pretty used up. Okay, they're retreating. Just have Montgomery just advance straight across. Yeah, Confederate morale is sunk. It's a little bit below ours. They've taken about 1,000 more casualties. And we're on the verge of a major victory, if we can get a few more casualties inflicted. Don't know if that's going to happen. Give all these batteries fire at will orders. Okay, we've met the major victory criteria. Did have the one broken unit. I hope that that brigade commander doesn't get defamed. So they're retreating off the battlefield. My hope is that they don't really have anywhere to retreat to out on the campaign map. And they disintegrate. I've never seen a force of this size disintegrate before, but I think it's supposed to be possible. So by using those counter battery and bombardment orders, these batteries, no, none of them start up. Okay, we lost 0 guns. Confederacy lost 15. Losses in infantry were actually pretty comparable. Oh, yeah. He had those several cavalry brigades that got wrecked pretty hard. That's where the disparity is. There's 2 second divisions because one was on loan. Okay, so the artillery did a total of 270 casualties. And then it was the 1st and 2nd division. Yeah, I think this was the 2nd division from the 3rd Corps of the Army of the Potomac. Montgomery didn't do much because he was kind of bait, taking the objective and then trying to force the Confederacy into an open ground attack. That didn't happen, so the 1st and 2nd division, the other 2nd division, got most of the did about equal in performance. Kime gained some more experience. One of these should show experience gain. Well, it's showing 2 stars for the 2nd division from the Army of the Potomac, but I think that's just reflecting what they already had going into the battle. Yeah, of course it's the best division because their experience. 2nd Brigade. All right. Now, let's see what happens to this army on the campaign map with all those steamers blocking that shore. Oh, Haskell got some fame. He's the artillery division commander from that battle. I'm not seeing any defame messages. That's cool. I was kind of worried about that one brigade that broke. Might get defamed. He was a little bit separated. I'm not sure he was getting his buddies close by bonus. Army in the Shenandoah retreating, blah blah. This is all information we know already. This low supply, that's a recaptured fort. That's why we're building that supply depot over there. Okay, Jackson, which way are you going to go now? Ah, the supply depot flipped to Union control, as does the town. Are you really going to go seaborne? Can you do that? I guess he can. Okay, we just completed Industrialization 2. More support for union factories. The industrialization policy is also what unlocks further ironclad types and improves our production of our rate of production on rifles and better cannons. New ironclads. Okay, well, I don't know exactly where Jackson's going to go, but he's headed on down the coast, probably to Norfolk or something like that. I did not think he would be able to retreat onto Ocean map. Looks like he can. Lesson learned. Anyway, successful battle. And removes the threat of Jackson moving up into Delaware. So now we've got the Army of the Chesapeake freed up for its intended purpose, which is to come down here and work with the Ironclad Squadron to take Norfolk. And that will have to be in a future episode. Thank you very much for watching.